Hello there, and welcome to part number 4 of Quarantine Time with the Otaku Bandito Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift 2. Yeah, as it turns out, I forgot about a rival in the Hakone. Yeah, it's basically a rival named Hi-Fi who drives around in a Daihatsu Kopen. Insert Gran Turismo 4 coffee break meme here. Yeah, it was pretty easy to beat. And I got some more upgrades for my car. But we still need a sponsor to make some more credit points so I can get some more upgrades and possibly a faster car. Alright, let's get our sponsors. There's only 2 sponsors as of right now. I assume that the rest would be unlocked later. I'm probably right. Yeah, I think I'm right. The rest of the sponsors are unlocked later in the game. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty easy battle because I'm driving in a Toyota friggin' Celica and that guy's driving in a Daihatsu Storia. It's pretty obvious that the Celica is gonna win, or Celica, or however you want to pronounce this car's name. The guy's pretty good in the corners, but it's no match for the Celica in the straights. And this car won the friggin' WRC rally in 1995, but they cheated though. How'd they cheat? Well, they took the restrictor plate away from the turbo and the FIA caught on to them. But it took them a while though because the way they did it was pretty clever and sneaky. Yeah, there's a fun fact for you guys. Bet you didn't know that. And we got our sponsor. We got our first sponsor. Now let's get our second sponsor. And they get us to drive a Honda Integra Type R. Yeah, it's another battle. And guess what? I'm racing against Shingo Civic. I can't remember his surname though. But I'm sure that Shingo drives a red Civic, because I know about Initial D. How comes we're racing against Shingo's modified Honda Civic? I'm dead serious. It looks like an upgraded form of Shingo's Honda Civic. It has a rear racer wing and body kit. If I remember correctly, Shingo's Honda Civic doesn't have a rear wing added. It doesn't have any added upgrades like the Toyota Sprinter Terreno 886 that Takumi Fujiwara drives. Yeah, that song, which is probably used in the one of the Shingo battles, would fit well here. Don't remember much about Shingo. Alright, we got another sponsor. That's all that matters. Alright. We're gonna cut to an update on the Lego City project. Be back in a sec. Hey guys, well, I got some great news for you. The hospital to my Lego City is finally finished! Yeah, I completed the build. But I don't have the apartment building built yet. I am going to build it right there. Yeah, that's a helicopter pad where I put it. It's just a placeholder location until the apartment building is completely built, because I couldn't find a place to put my helipad. I couldn't put it on the hospital because it wouldn't fit on there, and there was no location where I could put it either, which is a bummer. And I even got the hospital built, and I'm currently building the Anakin Skywalker's Pod Racer Lego set. It's a Lego version of Anakin Skywalker's Pod Racer as seen in the most infamous Star Wars movie of them all, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Yeah, Lord knows how many Jar Jar Binks jokes exist out of that movie. Because lots of people hate Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, that's the update on the Lego City. I'm gonna get the bricks for the foundation of the apartment building over there. Yeah, I see that's where it's going to be built. And as I said before, I might think about getting another table to build it. So, once I get the bricks, I'll update you again. Now, let's return to our gameplay of Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift 2. Alrighty, so we upgraded our car even further with 173 PS. And I placed my sponsors on the windshield, both front and rear. Yeah, for some weird reason you get more credit points when you have the sponsors on the windshield than on the doors. Yeah, I originally placed the sponsors on the doors, but I wasn't getting nearly as much credit points as I hoped, so I placed them on the windshield. So I can get more moolah for more parts upgrades, or maybe even a faster car. Yeah, let's see if there are any daytime rivals, because sometimes there are some rivals that race during the day, unlike the previous game, where most of the rivals race during the night, I believe. No daytime rivals in Hiroshima. Let's check Hakone. If there are no Hakone daytime rivals, then well, might as well advance. Sometimes there are a few rivals that appear during the day, like certain slashers. Yeah. They have different categories for different rivals, just like in the previous Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift game, or the previous Kaido Battle games, or the previous Kaido Racer games. Man, this game has more foreign titles than Monsters of Terror, or Assignment Terror, Dracula vs. Frankenstein. Yeah, it's one of those movies that, if you've seen the, one of the Cinemassacre's Monster Madness Camp Cult videos, you'll know that the VHS copy of it is nearly unwatchable because it's too dark, and it doesn't even have an FBI warning. That's rare for a VHS tape. Yeah, go ahead and watch it. I highly recommend you to watch it. It's pretty interesting, just like all Camp Cult movies. I mean, Camp Cult videos. Alright, let's go race! I got some extra credit points just in case if I face against a rival who needs some credit points as a wager. Yeah, you lose the race, lose your money. Could be worse though. Alright, so there are some new rivals in Hakone. We got some green rivals in green supporters. And the first rival that we see is a guy in a Datsun truck. Alright, let's face against Mr. Switchback. We'll give him the generous gift of a head start. Does that guy have an SR20 engine inside of it? This seems to be going pretty fast. Not as fast as the college boy's car, though. Don't want to lose him because I want to make this battle look more interesting. Let's slow down a bit. I want to go easy on him so I can. Oh crap! He just passed me. This is like that one of those YouTube videos of Viper that, well, they clipped one of the Viper. One of the TV. Episode, one of the clips from one of the episodes of Viper is what I wanted to say. Yeah. And no, I don't have asthma. It's just that I do have trouble talking sometimes. Yeah. Except that the Datsun truck doesn't have a machine guns on the front. And won't shoot you. Well, none of the rivals will shoot you because it's not that kind of game. It's not Twisted Metal. It's Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Alright, we beat him! Another supporter. Driving around in a Honda Prelude. Yeah, the Prelude is, in my opinion, a car that was pretty good looking, but then lost its flair once the final generation of the Honda Prelude came out. Because it wasn't going to look good forever. It lost out to cars like the Mercury Cougar and the third generation Mitsubishi Eclipse, which had more futuristic looks. Yeah. I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I just don't think the second generation Prelude looks as good as the first generation does. I mean, the last generation of the Honda Prelude doesn't look as good as the previous generation. My dad owned a one of the older Preludes. And the problem with the very final generation of the Honda Prelude is that there's no V6. No frigging V6 engine. A lot of sports compacts had a V6 engine as an option. Not the Honda Prelude though, nor the Toyota Celica. They made sense for the 70s and the early 80s. Well, I believe the Honda Prelude didn't come out until the early 80s. Yeah, anyways, they made sense for the early 80s because a lot of cars didn't have a lot of sport compacts didn't have a V6, but by the 90s, more and more cars started having a V6 engine as an optional feature, like the Ford Probe and Mazda MX-6 and the third generation Mitsubishi Eclipse, for example. Anyways, we beat that rival, and we got another supporter driving the same car as I am. What a coincidence! But still, no car ain't gonna beat the college boys' car. Yeah, and even the Volkswagen Corrado had a V6 engine. Well, it's a VR6 to be exact, but still an engine that has 6 cylinders in it. Yeah, I never understood why the Prelude couldn't come with a V6 engine, because I think it would make it more competitive against sport compacts that have that engine. It's my opinion anyways. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments if you like, because everyone has different opinions. Alright. Let's move up to Hiroshima, the last remaining site for the atomic bomb droppings in World War II. Oh man, we got a few new rivals. We got 2 in white team members and a trickster. Yeah, a few of the tricksters and slashers race during the day. Alright, so let's race against this guy. Another college boy's car. That's what it looks like anyways. It looked like the kind of car that would have one headlight pop open and the other non-functioning. I'm sure we've been through those times. Oh man, he's gonna put up a fight. I know it. Because he just gave us a head start. His car is pretty fast. But will he impress though? Gold press is what it's called. This car ain't gold, so the name of him is misleading. Should have a gold car, or a black and gold car, or a white car with gold pinstripes. I know that pinstripes aren't a feature in this game, but you can still get gold decals. We are gonna win this race. Just watch. Whoa, man! Would you look at that? We won! I can't believe we won! Well, that was just an appetizer anyways, because the real rival is gonna be to last. But first, let's beat those demon-faced guys. The logo kind of reminds me of that floating thingamajig in Doom that has one eye and shoots fireballs. Can't remember the name. Looks like he's not the leader, but he definitely drives a faster car. Alright, here we go. You guys better be ready for me. 'Cause I'm gonna whoop your asses. Car's mid-engine. He should be the leader. And the MR2's lighter too. Yeah, a red MR2. Speaking of red MR2, a guy named Techmoan on a user on YouTube used to own a red Toyota MR2 because I've seen one of his videos. If you haven't seen his videos yet, go look up Techmoan on YouTube. So I highly recommend you watch his videos. They're pretty interesting. Search TECHMOAN N. And you'll know what you get. Alright, so we're definitely gonna beat the red MR2. We got a pretty fast car. Man, this video is gonna be painfully long. Even longer than the last one. Oh man, we just won! Now let's race against the second rival. Surprised the guy in that white car is the leader. The guy in the red armor 2 should be the leader. And he doesn't seem to put up as much of a fight as the red MR2. Oops. I didn't mean to shift into first gear. I did that by accident. He's easier than the red MR2. The MR2 is a pretty fast and light car. Well, fast for a car with 130-something horsepower. This guy is insultingly easy. The red MR2 should be the leader. Alright, so we beat him. A Daihatsu Midget? This we gotta see. And it's an FL battle. An FL battle. Yeah. We're not gonna let that damn midget beat us. Even if the yellow midget beat the Ford GT40. Well, it tries to. Yeah, haven't you ever seen the midget memes? All of the friggin' Daihatsu midget memes that are Gran Turismo related show something, well, that is related to beating the Ford GT40, because the Ford GT40 in the class historic car cup in Rome is notoriously hard to beat. And it's one of the hardest rivals in Gran Turismo 2, aside from that goddamn Vector M12 Elm race car that showed up in the Trial Mountain 30 laps endurance because of a glitch that was fixed in later versions. Yeah. I'm gonna beat that bugger Vector once I get the proper car. But hard though. Alright. That was close. We could have lost this battle. It would have been an embarrassing loss as well. But not embarrassing once you find out if it's a yellow-colored midget. It could probably try its best to beat the Ford GT40. Alright, anyways, we won the race. And the next opponent that we're gonna face is the first ever Trickster. The Trickster. Yeah, Black Onyx. Once we beat this guy, we'll end this part right here. The question is, will he put up more of a fight than the Nissan 350Z, or Fairlady Z? Here we go. Alright, let's race. Seems to give us a head start because it has a faster car. It's not more challenging than the Nissan 350Z, but it's the first trickster that we're going to race against. Let's make this battle look interesting. Oh, he flew ahead of us because of a mistake that I did with the shifting. Black Onyx. And in case you're wondering, no BO on the license plate does not stand for body odor. It stands for Black Onyx, the name of the rival. The driver that drives this Honda Integra Type R. Yeah. Seems to put up a fight. But will it be good enough for the college boys' car? Alright, I think that we are definitely gonna win this one. I'm very confident in winning this one. Yes! We won! We won! And would you know it, this ends part 3 right here, part 4. Dang it, I said part 3 by accident. Alright, see you later, alligator. See you in part 5, where hopefully more exciting things happen. See ya.